Hello and welcome back to this series of me going to different restaurants in Sierra Leone and rating them based on my experience on the random day that I chose to go there. In my last vlog, we did high-end restaurants. In this vlog, we're going to be doing some fast food places and seeing how they fare as well. Fast food places like those that will be mentioned in this video and some others that will be mentioned in subsequent videos are fast growing in Sierra Leone, as a lot of the teens are really excited to go there and it is what they can afford. One of the things that is very important for a fast food place is the speed of delivery. As it's in the name, it's a fast food restaurant, so it's supposed to be very fast. Today we're going to be rating them on different criterias. Since my last video I had some complaints about the ratings, some people thought that it would benefit me to add some categories, so this particular video we're going to be rating them based on 5 categories instead of 3 that we did in the last one. In this video we're going to be rating them based on 1, the price of the food, 2, the taste of the food, 3, the service. This will encompass a lot of things, including how fast the food arrives, as well as whether the staff were really nice to me. We're also going to be rating them on the ambience and then the menu options. This is a new one, and we're going to be looking at exactly what they have in the menu. As this is a fast food place, we're looking at if they have a wide variety of options or if it is just small. As always, I'll be giving my honest and personal review, so feel free to leave yours in the comments. This is now a series, so leave your suggestions of different places that you would like me to visit in the comments as well. Let's begin. The first place I'll be visiting is kind of an unexpected choice because I was heading to some other place and then that was closed, so I decided to go there instead. This place is called King's Bakery. It is located at number 177 Main Regent Road, Hill Station, and it is just opposite City Supermarket. I'm going to this particular place because it is quite popular for its acheke. During my birthday, I was planning to get acheke and a lot of people advised me to go there. So I'll be putting this particular video in subsequent vlogs. I'm giving a spoiler here, but acheke will be involved. For this particular vlog, we're just going there to check out the food such as shawarma, fries, and water. That is what we're going to be rating these restaurants on because those are popular fast foods. One of these restaurants is not going to have an option for shawarma, so watch out for that. Let's go on now to King's Bakery. Making my way to Mango Peak. The weather is looking odd, but I'm hopeful. Let's go to Mango Peak, guys. I'm so tired. I don't know if you can see from my face that I'm extremely sleepy. I've also eaten a bit, so I'm not quite hungry, so I'll just be ordering something light. Unfortunately, it was closed due to the rain, so we decided to go somewhere else which is closer. That's when we decided on King's Bakery. When we got there, we were expecting to be directed to our seats so we can make our orders, but instead they called us to the reception area, and that's where we were supposed to make our orders. They gave us a QR code to scan, and that's where we got the link to the menu. Everything was there. We looked at what we wanted, and then we had to pay the receptionist right then and there. So it was quite shocking that I had to pay before eating, because normally you eat first and then you pay later. After paying for our orders, we are directed up these very steep steps onto the restaurant. As you can see, it was empty. We were the first people there, so we really got the chance to have a great view of the place. It was very cool. The only problem that I had with this is they were playing some really loud music, which I didn't like. It was not my taste of music, and it was just extremely disturbing. But the place looks really, really calm, and I love this view of the sky as well. After a while, we got to see the sunset there, which I really enjoyed. We got some time to talk and just have a moment to ourselves. We took some pictures, and we really thought that this was going to be a short thing. They were bringing the food soon. Boy, were we wrong, because we sat here forever waiting for the food to come. It took so long that we even finished the conversation that we were there for, and we were just waiting for the food now. It was so exhausting. When the food finally arrived, my friend's food was there, but then mine, I only got my fries and not the shawarma. That took another 30 or so minutes to come. As you can see, I watched my friend eat his own food and mine was just sitting there getting cold. I did not like the fries though. They were a bit undercooked. Unfortunately, I was just learning how to use my camera at this point, so I took some pictures and forgot to switch it back, so I only have pictures of everything. But the food wasn't good. The shawarma was spicy, but it was also tasteless, so I did not like that. I took like 3 bites and then I just took everything to go. Let's head straight to the ratings now. Okay, so that was King's Bakery. I have my notes here, so I'll be checking for the ratings to make sure that this time it is fair and clear to everybody. For taste, for King's Bakery, the food was quite lackluster, but that was because I ordered the spicy shawarma instead of the normal one, and I actually ate it later in the day and it was okay. The fries were not good. I was with someone else and they rated the fries, I think it was a 5 or so. Overall, for food, I'm going to just give them a 6 because it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't good either. For the ambience, the place was really nice. I love places that are empty, although it got packed after a while. But when we got there, I was really, really excited to just sit and look at the place. The cushions were there, so it was very comfortable. The view, we didn't have much, but we had a view of the sunset. And if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the sunset. So that was a really great plus for them. I hated the fact that they were playing such loud music, and it was music that I wasn't a fan of. But overall, the place was okay. It was nice. There were some pitfalls, but at the end of the day, it is okay. So I'm rating them a 7 out of 10 for ambience. For the price, I think this is the place that has the most expensive shawarma in this particular video. It costed 120, and then we had some fries which costed 40 leons, and then the water was 10 leons. I think the water is going to be consistent during this entire video, but overall we spent 170 in this particular restaurant. It wasn't too bad, so we're giving it an 8 over 10 for price, because if you know Salon, you know 120 for shawarma is not too bad. For the service, it was okay, I guess. We didn't have much interactions with the people, but it took forever, like forever, for the food to come. I thought they forgot about us at some point. I was thinking, what the hell? And I think my friend's food came earlier than mine, so I was sitting there watching him just eat his own food, and I couldn't eat my own because I had to wait for them to bring my shawarma. The service, we got to talk to the receptionist. We had to like pay before we got the food, which was a bit shocking, but it wasn't too bad. We still got the food. It was okay. So for the service, I'm just giving them a 5 over 10 because I did not like the lateness. That was a really, really bad thing that they did. It took forever to come, so that docked a lot of points. And the fact that we didn't talk too much with the staff, they just basically gave us something to scan. We scanned it, we paid, and then we went up, and then it took forever. Then we got our food, so we didn't get much of service other than the bad impression with the time. So that's why I'm giving them a 5. For the menu, they didn't have a lot of options, but they had a lot of categories. So you could order the burger section. They have a special chicken section. They had a lot of things, especially the acheke, which I just saw one, but it had some things that you can customize. So it wasn't a bad menu, but it didn't have much. So I'm giving them a 6.5 over 10 for menu options, because a lot of other restaurants have so much more options and so much more customizations. So 6.5. And with that, overall, King's Bakery gets a 6.5 rating from me, and I'm hoping that they would change when I go back for the acheke, which is a spoiler, but I'm hoping that they change and they get a better rating next time. So I'll see you guys next time. So moving on to a place called Heroes Coffee. It is located at number 111 Lumley Beach Road. This particular restaurant is fairly new. I don't think it's that new, but it's a bit new because I got to know about it, I think, just 2 years or so. So I think it's a bit new. It is known for breakfast, as well as a lot of people, young people, go there to do work and have meetings. So it is that kind of place. I'm hoping to get a good experience because I've actually been there before, but I'm just going to let this particular experience be what I rate. So let's go. Here at a place called Heroes. It's quite packed today, so I'm a bit shy. I also saw some of my seniors. Now I feel self-conscious that there are people watching me. Anyway, guys, I have the menu. We're at Heroes Restaurant. This is where I come normally to study whilst I was in law school. Today, I'm here to just try out their food, specifically the shawarma, and then we'll see what that tastes like. I'm also going to try the fries. Let's see the price. The fries are 80 leons, and then the shawarma is 110 because I want the meat shawarma. The chicken shawarma is 100, but I want the meat shawarma. Let's try that. I don't know if I want any drink. Is there anything for me? I have hot chocolate, but I've tried it before. I do not like it, so I'm going with something else. I want shawarma and then beef. Okay, chicken day? Yeah. Well, if chicken day, not bad. And then I want fries.
Okay, so Adam,
yeah.
Can I eat it?
Yeah. I took some time to look through the menu. They had so many different options, so many categories. It wasn't too large by any means, but it was okay for a fast food restaurant. I also decided to set a timer just to see how long it would take them to bring the food. After what happened last time, we need to know the exact time. I decided to time it, just see how long it would take for them to bring the food. Because of what happened the last time, I don't trust these people with time. So I ordered the shawarma, French fries, and water. Because for some reason they didn't have any other drinks available, so of course I had to go with water. I'm quite hungry, so they might have a bit of an advantage with my hunger, making the food taste better. With the ambience, it's good, it's okay. I mean, I'm not liking the fact that there are too many people here today, but it's fine. And then with the taste, we'll find out. With service, it was fast. They came, took my order, and then went away. I didn't like the tone, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, for salon standard, that's fine. Anything else, I'll report back later. Let's see. I can't get a full view of the place for you guys because there are people in here, and it's really a lot of work to edit people out. So I'm trying not to get them at all. Here, and that took 12 minutes. So we have the fries, we have the shawarma, then we have ketchup for the fries. Obviously, this is a very good portion of fries. Normally it's not like this. Oh, it's hot. It's really good. It's crispy, but it's not strong. It's soft inside, very well cooked. Not too salty, but salted. The ketchup is also good. We're off to a good start. The shawarma was also delicious. It was very moist. It had some fries inside there as well. Everything that I loved. It didn't make me feel bloated. It felt very healthy. So I really loved this one. It took everything in me to not finish this right away, but I only decided to eat half of it because I have another restaurant to visit today. Of course, I had to put on some anime as I eat. I'm watching Black Clover. It was really nice. I'm done with it and I need more. I love eating alone, so this is basically what I do on the weekends. As you can see, just watch movies, eat, and just mind my business. I only ate half, like I said, and then took the rest to go. Then I received the bill. I'm going to break that down during the rating session so you see. So this is basically a sneak peek of everything that I got. Now let's get on to the ratings of Heroes Cafe as I head on to the next restaurant. I think you can already tell that this one is going to be a good one. So let's get right into the ratings. For taste, as you can already see, I had a really great time. The fries were very crispy, but they weren't too strong. They had a soft inside, and I really liked that. The ketchup, you already saw me review. The shawarma was really good. So for taste, we're going to give it a 9 over 10. It was really that good. And I think my hunger really gave them a bit of an edge. But the other restaurant coming is going to have that edge as well. So let's see how that goes. For ambience, as you can see, it was very calm. They had soft songs playing in the background. It was very nice. The tables were separated, so I wasn't sitting with anyone disturbing my peace. It was really good to just sit alone. When I went outside, they also have a beachfront view. And if you know me, you know I've said this in this video already. I really love the sunset. So I could sit there, just watch it with the waves and everything. The beach is my favorite place. So they have an advantage being a beachfront restaurant as well. So I really like that. What I didn't like was the fact that I think it was a season, the seaweeds were up and it really stank a bit. It had this fishy smell, which I did not like. So that took a bit of point for them on that day. Because yes, I'm going to be checking everything. But other than that, it was really nice. The ambience was cool. I saw some seniors, which disturbed me a little bit, but that isn't the fault of the restaurant. So for ambience, I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. Now for price, the shawarma was 100 leones. The fries were 80 leones, which is the most expensive one in this video. And the water, of course, was 10 leones. So in total, for the food that I bought, was 190 new Leone, which isn't too bad, but those fries were really expensive. So for price, I'm going to rate them a 7.5 over 10. And for the service, as I already said, it was very fast. It just came in, took my order, and then the lady went away. So that is all that happened. Of course, after the last experience, I decided to time this one, which is a really good one. I'm going to continue during this series. So for the time they took, since it's a fast food restaurant, it was very reasonable, wasn't too bad. I got some time to gather my thoughts and talk to you guys. It didn't take too long. I wasn't grumbling by the time that they brought the food. So for service, I'm giving them a 7 out of 10 because, you know, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't like exceptional. I didn't leave there thinking, oh, that waiter or waitress was so nice to me, blah, blah, blah. So it was a 7 out of 10. And for the menu, it wasn't too bad either. They had a lot of options. They had pizza sections, they had Italian sections, they had burgers, they had shawarma, they had the local food, cassava, potato leaves. And I think this place is also known for selling some sort of fuller items. So it was really good. They had breakfast menus, they have everything. So I'm really happy with the menu. So I'm giving for the menu an 8 out of 10. Overall, this particular restaurant gets an 8 out of 10 rating. It's supposed to be 7.9, but come on. Heroes Coffee gets 8 out of 10 for me. Let me know if you disagree with that or you agree with that in the comment section. Now let's get into the next restaurant. The next place we're going is called Namza's Burger. Namza's Smashburger and Wings. That's the place. This place is relatively new. I got to know about it from a friend. I think she got to know about it from their TikTok. I think they have some trending TikTok videos or so. I found out about them on this particular day and I just decided to go there and film this video. It is located at number 54 Lumley Road by the beach. Let's see what this one holds. I knew I wanted to visit 2 different restaurants on this particular day, so whilst I was at Helloo Coffee, I asked some friends to recommend some different places for me, and this was the place that was recommended. I looked on Google Maps to see how far it was from Helloo Coffee, but it turned out to be a walk away, so I used Google Maps and then I finally found the place. This is what it looks like. It looks really, really nice and tucked by the street. Then I went to sit at an empty seat. This was the only one available. It was quite sunny and the sun was disturbing me, but it was okay. They brought the menu not long after and then I had to tick what I wanted. It was quite a small menu, but I was still okay with it. I mean, the options were very small. I looked for the sandwich that I wanted, but they didn't have any options for sandwiches. They just had burgers and fries and wings, I believe. So that's what I decided to choose. San, all for going out, we pasted tan Lexi, but it's okay. We're doing it for the YouTube channel, so make sure to like and subscribe. The alarm is set and now we wait. It was also quite quiet. It wasn't too loud here, but the sun was really disturbing me. That's because of where I was seated. I tried to sneak in some videos of the place, but I couldn't get clear videos because there were a lot of people there and I did not want to get people's faces. But it was very cozy where it was tucked in. It was very small, not a lot of options for seating, but the tables that they had were high up. This sanitizer was just water. I was really confused. I wanted to wash my hand immediately. I don't know what that is, but it's not sanitizer at all. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. It went for so long and it was even more disturbing because I was actually under the hot sun. But after 30 to 32 minutes, we finally got the food. This is what it looks like. At first glance, you can see that the fries are a bit oily. I did not like that. The burger I was excited about. The fries tasted like pure calories. The burger itself looked quite appetizing, but as soon as I took the first bite, I was immediately like, no, just no. It was salty. The texture was different. It didn't taste like meat at all. It didn't taste like the normal burgers that I'm used to. Not my vibe, not what I like at all. Okay, that is enough for me. I'm not a fan of the food, and it's not because I'm not that hungry, but the chicken is salty. It took forever to come, so my tummy was already cleared, and I walked here for at least like 15 minutes, coupled with the sitting and waiting, and I think I waited for more than 30 minutes, so my tummy is quite calm. But the food, not feeling it. The fries are okay, they're just normal fries, but even that, they look very oily. I'm not a fan of the look. And the burger itself is mid, like really mid, and it's a bit salty. It also has pickles, which I'm not a fan of. So there's that. It's okay, I guess. It's an okay place to relax. The view of the sea is so nice, especially if people aren't there, because right now there's a car blocking the way, but if those aren't there, it looks beautiful.
Unfortunately, I have some uninvited guests at my table because I'm sitting alone. So I also have some people joining me. It's fine. That's fine. By the way, I'm cool, but I'm antisocial or I'm an introvert, so it feels weird. And guys as well. So the waitresses are also nice. They're quite cool. But the food, no, it's a no for me. The scenery, yes, it's chill, it's nice. That's my experience for this one. I'll give a more in-depth explanation. Future me will do that. But for now, I'm just going to have this to go and then head home and sleep because I have work tomorrow. That's it.
I took like 3 bites and I was done, just ready to go. Then I asked them to pack it for me. But then another shock came in when they just gave me the foil and said, "Yeah, you do it." And I was like, "What? This is so shocking." Oh my god, the ghetto. So I sat there and I packed everything myself. Just look at me straining. Oh, I felt so like a peasant.
Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
That's it for Namza's burger and wings. That's it. Let's move on to the ratings now. Yeah. Let's get into the ratings. For Namza's smash burger, the taste of the food wasn't good. I mean, the fries were too oily. I did not like them. It felt like I was eating a lot of calories as I was eating those fries. And the burger as well, I didn't like it. Not a fan. It was too salty for me. So I just decided to rate this particular one a 4 out of 10 for taste. For the ambience, it was really okay. The sunset was really nice. We had a great view of the sunset. Although if there are cars passing by or if there's a car parked in front of them, you wouldn't get a good view. Unfortunately, some people joined me in the seats, which made me really uncomfortable. They didn't have a lot of options for seating either. They just had people sitting together. So it was a bit uncomfortable. Maybe some other person would find that okay. But for me, being an introvert, I found that a bit jarring. But I really loved the fact that it was outdoor. I had a great view of the sunset. It was sunny, which was a bit disturbing, but it was probably because of where I was seated. If I sat somewhere else, the sun wouldn't have disturbed me as much as it did. For ambience, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. And then for price, I think this is the least expensive one in this particular vlog. I couldn't get the shawarma. They didn't have that as an option, but they had a cheeseburger, which I decided to go for. That costed 70 leons. That's the cheapest one in this particular video. And then for fries, they had 45 leons. If you can remember, King's Bakery had 40 leons for fries, which is just 45 leons. And then, of course, for water, it's consistently 10, so it was 10 leons. Overall, for this one, we had 125 new leons. The price itself is really good. I think they're a new restaurant, so they just put the prices really low. And of course, it went with the quality as well. For price alone, I'm just going to be rating them an 8.5 out of 10. And then for service, you already saw that it also took forever for them to bring the food. I think it was 32 minutes or so. I just sat there for 32 minutes under the hot sun waiting for them to bring the food. This is a fast food restaurant, so I didn't expect to wait that long, but I did. I talked to the ladies. They were okay. I mean, they didn't talk much to me. They were just like, "This is what you want. This is what you should do. Okay, I'm going now." Took forever, brought the food. This is it. And then later they told me to pack the food, which was extremely jarring for me because I'm used to, at least in Sierra Leone, every restaurant that you go, no matter the price, you say to go and then they give it to you in a to go bag or so. I've never, not once, had to pack my food for myself. So this was a really new experience for me, packing it myself, putting it, oh, the ghetto, the ghetto. I didn't feel special at all. So for service, I'm giving them a 5 out of 10. One, because it took forever. Two, because I had to pack my own food and I didn't get much of good experiences in order to lift the score a bit. So 5 out of 10. Wasn't too bad, but it definitely wasn't good. And of course, for the menu, you saw the whole thing. Didn't have shawarma, didn't have a lot of options for anything. They just had burgers, fries, and I think chicken. And that's what it says in the name, Smashburgers and wings. So they didn't have much options in their menu, but they gave you what they told you they would give you. And since I'm rating this menu based on the amounts that they have, I'm just going to give them a 5 out of 10 because, well, they didn't lie, but they also didn't give us much options. So overall, for Namza's Smashburgers and wings, we're giving them a 6/10. It's supposed to be 5.9, but we round it up, so it's a 6/10. So that's it for these particular restaurants. Let me know if you have a contrary view, if you've been there before, they served you the same way, if you think the same things that I do, or you think differently from what I think. Just let me know in the comments. Of course, I'm going to make this a series, so I really appreciate it if you comment some other restaurants that I should visit or some other places that should go rate as well. So let me know what you think about the ratings in this particular vlog. Did I improve? Did I go back? Did you not agree? Should I remove an option? Should I add an option? I don't know. So you let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I want to keep these series going, so make sure to subscribe, keep commenting as well. I'm not getting money from this, so I'm really using my own money to go to this restaurant, but I love going out. I love spending money on food, but I really appreciate it if you guys support me and just like and comment, subscribe. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.